Good morning, everyone. Today I will read Life of the Buddha, Level 1. This book has been Venerable Suvara translated into Chan language. Chapter 1 The Queen's Dream. A long time ago in India, there lived a king named Suddhodana and a queen named Mahamaya. They were both good and kind people. One full moon night, the queen dreamed of 4 devas. They carried her to a lake to rest on a soft bed. A white elephant carrying a lotus flower went round her 3 times and disappeared into her. Wise men explained that the queen was going to give birth to a prince. Chapter 2 Birth of Prince Siddhartha. When the time came for the baby to be born, Queen Mahamaya left the palace with the attendants to go back to her parents' home to give birth to the baby. On the way, they passed by a beautiful park called Lumbini Garden. Queen Mahamaya took a rest in the garden. While she was standing up and holding on to a tree, she gave birth to the baby. Immediately, the baby walked 7 steps. At each step he walked, a lotus flower appeared. The birth took place on the 5th month of Vaisakha. On a full moon day in 623 BC, we call it Vesak Day. Queen Mahamaya then returned to the palace with her baby prince. King Suddhodana was very happy and celebrated the birth of the baby with his people all over the country. Chapter 3 Naming Ceremony. 5 days after the birth of the prince, many wise men were invited to the palace for the naming ceremony. They looked at the marks on the child's body. 7 wise men raised 2 fingers and said that the prince would either become a great king or a Buddha. The youngest Gondinya raised only 1 finger and said that the prince would become a Buddha. The prince was then given the name Siddhartha by the wise men, which meant wish fulfilled. 7 days after the birth of her child, Queen Mahamaya passed away. Pajapati Gautami, her younger sister, who was also married to King Suddhodana, brought up the prince as her own son.